Hi, everybody. How's it going? I want to talk about reconciliation or reconnecting, and I'm going to talk about what happened and the emotions I experienced. Seeing folks I hadn't seen in decades compared to people that walked away. And I'm just going to say I've reconnected with my childhood friends, whether it was from grade school, high school, the military. I have reconnected with my first kiss and the first person I fell in love with when I served in the military. Even if you left on good terms and you just simply grew up and you parted ways, etc., there was no ill will or hard feelings. There's still a lot of anxiety because you don't know, because you know you've changed and you don't know if they've changed, or you don't know even if they want to reconnect. So I've had positive interactions with people that I have chosen to seek out, and it's gone well. The first guy I kissed um, when I was 13 years old, reconnected with him. I had a second kiss. I reconnected with the person I lost my virginity to. We went back. We met up and we interacted with one another. And then, first guy I fell in love with when I was in the military. We reconnected in, I think it was 2010, and it was positive. It went in a positive direction. So I can say it all went well in those arenas. But I want to talk about when you reconnect or you reconcile with someone that has smashed your heart to smithereens. And I'm talking about your son or daughter when they have chosen to become a part of the recent trend of parental estrangement. Now I'm just going to let you know, as much anxiety as there is reconnecting with someone who is happy to see you, I'm just going to talk about the reconciliation I had with my oldest daughter. So she disconnected when she was 19, came back 6 months after, and then I confronted her and said, "Why did you do this?" And she walked out, and that was it. And then a few years after that, she reconciled and said she was sorry and it was never going to happen again. And always in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, she was going to drop again. She's going to walk away again, even though she promised she's never going to go anywhere. And she was sorry, and she loved me, and I was the best mom ever, etc. And it's always in the back of your mind. It's going to happen. She's going to walk. I'm going to lose touch, and the love is going to be no more. And I'll tell you, there's always something. So it's always that devil, an angel. The devil's always sitting there saying it's. And so you always have that still small voice in the back of your head that says, "Be careful, watch out. It's going to happen." And I worry for parents whose children return and, "Mom, I miss you," and "Mom, this and that." And I always say, just be careful. Just be cautious. Protect yourself. "Oh, but this is my daughter and she would never do it again." No, just be careful. And so I want to say, just listen to that still small voice that tells you to make sure you've got your back. Because if they choose to walk away again, you got to get back up. You got to let them go. Why? Because there's nothing you can do. I can't control what someone else does. I cannot make someone stay with me. I can't handcuff them to me and kick and scream and say, "You can't leave me." Why? Because they can. So I just want to say, I know what it's like to reconcile, to see people from your past. Sometimes it's wonderful, and other times, not so much. So just protect yourself. Take some time. Decide if it's a relationship you're willing to invest in. Because if not, you can part ways. You can let them go and you can say, "This is not working for me." Why? Because it's one-sided and that's not cohesive in my world anymore. So anyways, that's all I've got. I hope this helps, and I will be back.